And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. We are back at it again. Always great information lately. My gosh, the past couple days, the news in crypto that I've seen, never seen anything like this before. I'm seeing like regulation, global crypto reg. Like this is like something massive is getting set up. All right. 3.5 years, actually 3.75 years. I've been waiting for this moment right now to see like real world adoption tokenization. Like I knew this would happen. I was just waiting for the when, and right now we are seeing such big moves being set up. It's all going to be a flip of the switch. It's like you're going to go from having nothing to like millions. It's not going to go like this. It's not going to go XRP or any of these cryptos. Today it's worth $1. Next week it's worth 2. The week after that it's worth 4. The week after that it's worth 8. The week after that it's worth 16. It's not going to do that. You're not going to win by trying to get in and bet on something and sell this and do whatever. You don't understand where this is going. If you watch my programs, we go over the basics on how this goes down. It's not by timing the market. It's not by guessing. It's all this stuff I've been teaching you for dang near 4 years. It's all starting to like, now the government leaders are talking about tokenization. The world stock market boss, the e-CNY, came out with crypto regulation guidelines and DeFi, decentralized finance regulation guidelines. They've basically given all the countries green lights for crypto regs. What all these countries are going to do is follow the leader. They're going to play follow the leader. Because that's what it's all about, is trade. Imagine 95% of the stock markets just got a green light that there will be crypto regulation and DeFi regulation. All the governments all around the world right now, just how it looks. They probably already have it, but they're pretending, we can say. This is a sign to you that we are in the end times of being able to invest in cryptocurrencies. There will be a day when that door will be shut, and some of them will be considered commodities, securities, currency, payment tokens, ABC 123 crypto. Like they're going to come up with these names and categories that we've never heard of. That door will be shut. Your opportunity, we're seeing right now, my show from last night showed us the e-CNY is coming in and they're regulating everything. You got Basel. Basel is going to set up all the banks with how much they can hold of crypto and all these things, and how you're going to schedule 1, schedule 2, and all that kind of thing. It's all getting set up. One day, this long road that we've been on for all these years, one day it'll just pop. You're not going to be able to predict it. You're not going to be able to time it. You're not going to be able to I'm telling you, like, if I'm going to rip everybody off, here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to tell on myself. myself. How am I going to rip people off? If I'm let's say one of the top rich holders of, if I'm in the government, if I'm in the banking industry, what I want to do is distract you from the top cryptos. So I've got to allow or create an environment where the government's going to restrict you from having the good stuff, where the government's going to restrict your on ramps to buying the good stuff. The government's going to open up the on ramps for you to buy the bad stuff. Next, what I want to do is get cryptos to pop to a certain level to distract you away from the good stuff. I wanted to get you into, I'm going to wreck you. So I'm going to get you into non ISO 20022 cryptos. That's what I would do. I'm going to let them go to 10, 20, $100 or something. Just totally distract the simple minded people away from the solid information on the Crypto Hulk channel. I'm going to have ABC Dumb Shit Coin hit $50 tomorrow, and maybe it's 50 cents. Every, let's say, knuckle dragging, heavy mouth breather is going to run towards that crypto if I allow it to pop. I might personally set up 500 accounts. I'm just telling you what I would do. If I was like, I don't know, a Grayscale or one of these companies where I wanted to manipulate the market, I would open up 500 accounts, maybe 1,000, put varying amounts of money into each account, at least $100,000, 102,000. You arrange the accounts with different amounts in them, so you're underneath the radar, so you don't get caught as easily. Then I just start pumping money at slow increments, maybe over the course of 3 days, into a particular crypto that's dog shit. Make that sucker pump. Everybody's going to see it. The heavy mouth breathing, knuckle dragging investor will run to whatever ABC dumb shit crypto that I just dumped money into, and the whole market's just going to go with it. I'm going to make a ton of money, and I can pull out and rug pull that shit. And that's how it's done. I don't want you to fall for this stuff, because as we get closer, because we are right about there. What we're seeing happen now with these global regulations, they're setting all this up. And I'm telling you exactly how the distraction is going to happen. Oh man, I could make this much money. Okay, I don't care about making this much money. I'm trying to make gazillions. Okay, I don't care if something goes up 10 times. Fuck that. I don't fucking care. I'm not wasting my time. Because if I dump any money out of my good investments to try to get some of this dumb shit, while I'm looking to my left, on the right, they're shutting the door. That's how I'm going to do it. I would allow a bunch of pump stuff with different altcoins, a bunch of pump stuff to happen over there before any regulation stuff gets going. Get everybody all distracted looking over there, all the knuckle draggers. And then at 12 o'clock at night, pass a crypto bill. Oh, shit. Not necessarily the final, but just a crypto bill. Pass it. That eliminates all the knuckle draggers from getting the really good crypto, because they pulled their money out to go chase this pump, which rug pull. That's how I would do it. That's not my master plan. That's just part of it. Because people are simple to trick. And this channel, I try to show how if I were ABC company or whatever it is doing stuff, that's how I would do it. Something similar. It's not exactly like it. I'd have to put some thought into it. This is just something that I'm just briefly mentioning. I'm just kicking around the idea. I could sit down, let's say if I was in business, I'd sit around with 8 of my friends and figure out, okay, how can we pull this shit off and make it look legit so we're not investigated by the SEC or anything? How actually we could give a donation, just like Sam Bankman Fried did to all these people. That's why he never got, busted by them until maybe an agency where he couldn't really bribe found out. Anyhow, that's what's going to happen. Let's get into who was first here. It was 1970 legend, of course, the one and only. If this shit keeps up, we may have to have Zoom calls. Yeah, last night something weird was going on in Twitter, and I couldn't see any of my content. I'd click onto it and then go to my profile to see all my past posts, and they were gone. I'm like, what? But they're back. Flip 32 is a new member to the channel, by the way. Just saying, Dave Ryan gave somebody a membership, and it was Hoddle Dumb. All right. Now let's get into where am I going to start today? Oh man, let's start with this one. Now it was weird. As I was this next article, let me show you. I'm going to be careful when I use the words because I'll tell you what happened. When I started losing the Twitter and these kinds of things, I was like, dang, it was when I was posting this article right here. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, it wasn't necessarily just the article. It was kind of like, well, the backup information, the truth bombs I'm ready to drop right now. I think it might have had something to do with those. Because Crypto Hulk has evidence that no other channel has. I was listening to a channel today and I'm not going to talk about coming on in or nothing, but he's talking about Brazil and how they're going to pop. All the predictions are coming out and Brazil's going to pop. And I'm like, well, something Crypto Hulk has that nobody else has is the article about Raphael, who 10 years ago brought the, crypto to Brazil, how the International Ripple Business Association, when it first started, shows Brazil as a Ripple partner in 2013. The guys doesn't even know that at all. Matter of fact, I've shown you all this evidence of 2013 Ripple partners. I'll name them, and these will be the countries that are going to pop. I don't know when the magic year is, okay? But I will tell you the countries off the top of my head that are confirmed on this show. No other channel has confirmed this, only mine, that are Ripple Partners 2013. These are the ones that are guaranteed. Now remember, I only have the customer list from 2013-14. I don't have any Ripple customer lists after that. So I cannot tell you officially if Abu Dhabi and all these things, these all came along. I don't know when they became Ripple partners. It wasn't 2013-14. It must have been 15, 16, and up after that. But you got Israel, Panama, Brazil, China, Russia, Turkey, Korea, Japan. These are all verified Ripple partners from 2013 that I'm naming off now. And New Zealand. We know it's going to be Australia, but the confirmed partners only. Only the ones I have direct evidence of 2013 partnerships. Australia isn't in that list, but I'm sure they're in 2015, 16, 2020, whatever it is. They're partners, but I can only speak on what I have direct evidence of. Those will be the ones that are guaranteed going to pop. And since then, I would just have to speculate. Look at, well, I mean, Australia, Ripple, they got Dilip Rao, former Ripple executive, running the Australian Treasury. Probably a good sign that Australia is going to pop first. But my evidence also shows us New Zealand was there from day one as a Ripple partner, so they're going to pop as well. Okay. So I was doing this article. I was getting it put together last night, and as I was posting stuff, I lost my Twitter ability. I'm like, what? So it was very kind of weird. Now here's what I can read off because it's common news. The first $14 million cross-border e-CNY. Now what that is, it's an electron Chinese yuan. Okay. And this is the first time that China has done this. The first 14 million cross-border e-CNY gold purchase was completed in China. Now, that's not correct because Crypto Hulk has proof with Singapore and China and stuff. They've been working with Ripple from day one. No other channel has this proof. So when I read articles like this, I can speak with authority and say that this article is bullshit, even though it's coming from Cointelegraph. And as reputable as they are, they don't even see. Look, this is so awesome. Cointelegraph doesn't have the evidence that this channel has. Oh man, that was a kick in the nuts. Cointelegraph, yeah, and they're hurting right now. See, from day one, the country that I just mentioned that had the cross border, they were Ripple partners from day one. I've already shown the evidence on that. And what we're seeing now, I'm really starting to see this. All the evidence that I've been showing all these years, but specifically when it comes to like Ripple China, Ripple Russia, all this now starting to unfold. China just completed like this crypto transfer. Let's read this article. The transaction was facilitated by the Shanghai Financial Exchange. The first ever in the world cross-border settlement for precious metals using the digital yuan, central bank digital currency, known as the e-CNY. You want to know something? The electronic CNY. Most people only heard about Chinese money, electronic money here, the CBDC, the e-CNY. Most people only heard about it about 3 to 4 years ago, maybe 5 at the most. On Crypto Hulk, I've been showing you it goes back 10 years, 2013. When guess what? Ripple showed them how to make it. That's what no other channel can show you. No other crypto news channel. I'm talking the commercial crypto news channels. They can't show you evidence like that. My channel can. That's pretty remarkable. That's why Crypto Hulk channel gets busted down so hard, is because I've got news Cointelegraph don't have. None of them. And guess what? You guys have got news that none of them have. So you can bust moves. My name's Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. So you can't come on in. I'm not a, let's see, stock market investor. I'm not any kind of an advisor, investor, nothing at all. I just sit around and talk about nothing. I just got out of jail after 50 years for criminal financial advising. So there you have it. So what I'm showing you here right now, the first ever cross-border settlement for precious metals using the digital yuan. It's called the e-CNY. Now, I'm going to show you some evidence, and then we're going to read, well, let me read this article. I don't know which first to do, have dessert before dinner, because this dinner is really good, or have dinner and then dessert. According to local news reports, Bank of China's Shanghai branch successfully transferred a 100 million yuan e-CNY settlement. It's a central bank digital currency received overseas for gold via the Shanghai Financial Exchange. The account will contribute financial strength to support Shanghai's in-depth implementation of the free trade pilot zone promotion strategy and promote the quality and upgrading of the International Trade Center. Now, on the appearance of this, just on the appearance, it would scare anybody to see this, that's unless you're Chinese. If we look at what just happened here, an enemy country of the United States has a digital currency that they're experimenting and using. The United States isn't doing anything at all. You have what appears to be an enemy of the United States was able to utilize a technology called blockchain to use what they call electronic money to move gold across borders in a digital form. This gold was tokenized. This real world gold was put on what they call the internet. I'm trying to explain this for people that, because there's sometimes these people have no idea. Um, Sometimes older people, sometimes younger people, but they have no idea what I'm talking about and they want to learn. So that's why they joined Crypto Hulk. So you've got China, which represents 3 to 4 times the population of the United States, does this amazing thing with this new technology called crypto, blockchain, whatever you want to call it. We'll just keep it simple for the brand new people. They did something no other country has done that we know of. If you're reading this article and you're an American, you're noticeably concerned about how China appears to be in the lead of this. Scary, actually. I think that China's, why not America? Why couldn't America do this first? Didn't all this blockchain stuff, these companies come out of like California? Yeah. Well, then how is all this stuff happening in China? Oh, they're making it look like China's in the lead, but I got all these truth bombs. I can't wait to show you. It's like Christmas every day on this fucking show. But I must have delay of gratification. Here we go with the article. Bank of China Shanghai is currently one of the lead supporters of the digital yuan pilot testing and recently facilitated the import of iron ore to China via the CBDC. The firm also partners with foreign institutions such as France's BNP Paribas, that's a Ripple partner, to develop the digital yuan. Oh, see this? Did you hear how another way Ripple made it into China? I want you to see all this. Now it's time to start exposing what's really going on. No other channel shows you this. They talk about just meaningless stuff. I was listening to one this morning. Nothing I listened to in that morning show was like, whoa, this is like a massive deal. It's a bunch of speculation. What are these top people saying in 2024 it's going to happen with crypto? Who the fuck cares? All right. Chinese president. Let's go back to this one. France's BNP Paribas to develop the digital yuan. China, it says, the firm also partners with, China also partners with foreign institutions. Oh, we're going to find out who China's been partnering with. Oh, we'll find this out. Notice the article's not mentioning Ripple whatsoever, and Crypto Hulk has got something massive to show you about who really. Oh, hold on a minute. I got one here. I've got to take a quick break because I got this thing Article I must show. If we're talking about our favorite country in Asia, the little sneaky bastards, then I've got some evidence that no other channel has. Oh, here we go. The golden child. Okay, got it. So the article's telling us that sometimes China partners with other countries or whatever for their crypto. They mentioned specifically BNP Paribas, and that is an official Ripple partner. So in effect, Ripple through BNP Paribas is developing the digital yuan. That's where they're getting it from. The Chinese didn't invent none of this stuff. They're getting it from America. And I'm going to show you proof of that in a minute. The Crypto Hulk, it's showing BNP Paribas in France. It has nothing to do with Ripple or America. Oh, yeah? I'm going to show you something. President Xi officially praised the better or for worse the importance of CBDCs. If cross-border trade or in cross-border trade during an address to the Shanghai Cooperation Organizational Summit. Since then, various foreign banks have joined China's ongoing CBDC trials. While Singapore announced that it would allow Chinese tourists to spend digital yuan inside the island country during their trips, China signed a $400 million memorandum on CBDC cooperation with the United Arab Emirates. Ripple partner, UAE, Ripple partner. China is openly admitting now they're going to the United Arab Emirates to learn how to use all this crypto stuff because they don't want to make a direct public announcement with Ripple. Look, there's only one crypto. You got XRP, XLM, and XDC. Those three are going to run the whole world. China is utilizing all this Ripple technology. I'm going to show you. I speak with evidence. When I say things, new people are probably just like, we aren't showing any evidence. Come on, man. Come on, this is not the channel to do that dumb shit. It's going to make you look foolish, okay? Everybody's going to see that you're like slow mentally. On December 19th, the latest update for the official digital yuan was released. That's not important. Okay. Now we're going to see some evidence here on who's making the digital money for China. 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 You're all right. No. First evidence. Here's this video. Go to the 2-minute, 51-second mark. I'll give you a minute. 2-minute, 51 seconds. This is an article that I did. Okay, time is up. Now, this is 2013. This is, if you watch the whole video, you'll see that everything is Ripple. But look down at the bottom row. What we have here, these are confirmed Ripple partners. 2013. This is an International Ripple Business Association snapshot. It shows China. Then it shows Ripple China. It shows the Ripple logo. We're seeing the Ripple logo again, and it says Ripple CN. That's China. But look at the money that they have, CNY. That is the official digital money of China. You're seeing this from 2013. Oh man, Crypto Hulk, you got him. The article just showed us that the CNY is an electronic version. It's a central bank digital currency version. The CNY, remember the article we just went over? Well, look right here, CNY. Well, damn, Crypto Hulk, that means that shit was invented 10 years ago. Yeah. I've been showing you guys this since around March of this year, ahead of every other channel. No other channel even knows, they don't even have a comprehension what we got going on here on Crypto Hulk channel. I'm showing you the Ripple logo. Remember how that article just said, yeah, they're working with BNP Paribas, or they're working with various countries. Well, this one's not so various. It's actually pretty particular. It looks to me like a Ripple logo with the name Ripple and then China right next to it. Gee, well, damn, Crypto Hulk. It looks like you did have the evidence. Yeah. Don't comment on Crypto Hulk show. It's going to make you look stupid. Told you. If you just shut your fucking mouth, people will think you're smart. Okay? So here we got the CNY. It's clearly the electronic Chinese money. Going back 10 years ago. Thanks, Crypto Hulk. No problem. I try to do my best because I got members now that rely on this channel. People that pay me money. People that are relying on this information. Okay. Next one. Go to the 42-second mark. 42 seconds. Okay. What are we looking at, Crypto Hulk? The 42-second mark. Well, we're looking at a Ripple logo. It's the Ripple blue, the famous Ripple blue color. And the word that, well, says Ripple too. Rippleto, one word. Ripple's blue, and the word TO is gold, okay? It says, the first fully automatic recharge and withdrawal virtual currency gateway in China. What? And this is from like 2015. Ripple has a crypto gateway exchange, whatever you want to call it, in China. Damn, Crypto Hulk. And I'm going to show you what I believe they were exchanging. Gold, silver, and all these things. Crypto, they were exchanging. All this stuff was done 10 years ago, everybody. Buddy, I'm telling you, buddy. No other channel has this evidence. But I'm going to show you right here the gold and stuff that was being traded in China. How they're telling you now, how the article's telling you now, oh, it's the first time China's ever done it. Oh, guess what? Liar, liar, pants on fire. Crypto Hulk has the evidence. Well, that doesn't really rhyme, Crypto Hulk. Well, all right. All right. I'll stick to the news and not telling nursery rhymes. What are we looking at here, Crypto Hulk? Well, let me show you. I'm going to shows you just in case. Robert Driscoll, here's to shutting my mouth. Thanks, Hulk, for the first-hand info. Thanks for supporting the channel. Sean B., thank you for supporting this channel. With the evidence, with all the information on my channel that's found nowhere else, on none other channel. If they can have their 3, 4, 500,000 subscribers, million subscribers, guess what? They still can't bring the evidence like Crypto Hulk. True, true. Watcher official, member for 7 months. We are getting close. I don't think people know how bad things are going to get before they get good. That's correct. Okay, what I just showed you is Ripple Singapore. Oh, what do we got here, Crypto Hulk? Here's where I show that article from Cointelegraph is total dumb shit. These people are not reporters. They're not journalists. I don't know what they are. They need to watch my channel to get the news, all right? My channel is the only channel on the internet that shows the origins of this. You have the Ripple logo, the word Ripple. Maybe that's enough for you, but it says Ripple Singapore. Oh, what is this? Gold and silver in your wallet. What? And if you look on this page, there's a downloadable wallet because it says, well, wallet. And you know that it's yours because it says gold and silver in your wallet. Well, damn, Crypto Hulk, that's pretty specific there. Yes. What is this? This is Ripple in a, okay, look, Singapore's China. Taiwan is China. All it's just China. The Chinese government kind of gives them a little leeway, a little breathing room. Okay. But they're controlled by you know what country. So when you see Ripple Singapore, it's just like seeing Ripple China, which we already know there is a Ripple China because I just showed you. All right. If you're able to watch the video, you just saw where it was the International Ripple Business Association and two of their customers were China. Okay. They were using different names. So we've already clearly established the fact that there's Ripple China. And I've showed you articles before, probably about 100 times on this channel about the full name Ripple China. I just showed you the first Ripple gateway in China, like all this stuff. So it's already a established fact. I just established the fact that China is a Ripple partner. Now we're looking here and we're seeing Singapore. But what's particular with Singapore? Now we know there was an exchange in China because the thing just told us the first virtual currency gateway exchange in China. So we already know we've established the fact. Two facts we've established. One, 2013, China Ripple partner. We've already established the fact. 2015, Ripple China crypto exchange. Okay, it's called Ripple 2. We've got those two facts established on this channel. No other channel's done that. Now we have Ripple Singapore, gold and silver. They had crypto and they had derivatives in an exchange. Now you're not going to tell me, as big as China is, they didn't have gold, silver, and all that stuff either. I'm not believing that. I think it's safe to say, since I've already proven the fact that there was a business relationship between China and Ripple, since I've already proven the fact that there is a crypto exchange called Ripple China, I think it's safe to say that if Ripple Singapore exists and there was gold and silver and derivatives, it's safe to also assume that the same thing went on in China. And if we follow that train of logic, then we know that since 2015, China's been trading gold. It just didn't happen the other day with that $14 million. That's a lie. Because I just proved right here my case showing that this shit's been going on for like 8 years, not one day. Okay. I just showed you on this channel that these mainstream crypto news channels, they don't know what Crypto Hawk knows. Okay. I've just proven my whole case right here with websites and stuff. This isn't Crypto Hawk opinion. These are straight up facts. That's why you guys are members of the best channel on the internet. Look at these facts right here. Here's my last article with this. Now, what are the services that Ripple Singapore had and that China was using and all these things? You can buy bullion. Shows it right here. You can use the Singapore dollar or the US dollar. Now, this is just a snapshot. It doesn't show 2015, 16, none of these things. It shows about 2014 and that. So it talks about all bullion issued by us on Ripple will be held in 100% reserve. They held it at what's called the safe house. It's a safe institution. The name of it is actually called the safe house. I've already shown that video on this program. We looked it up and I showed you the insides of the safe house, how they operate and all that. That's what Ripple used, everybody. Ripple itself. See, this you've heard on no other channel. But Ripple's already had this crypto exchange with derivatives, gold, silver, cryptos, everything. It's all done. What you're seeing now is news articles by Cointelegraph that have no idea about any of this stuff. They ought to try to interview Crypto Hulk, by the way. And then I can show them all the evidence that they need so they can report honest stories. Because right now they're reporting fake stories. That news, Cointelegraph is saying this is the first time China did it. That's bullshit. Look at my evidence. You're going to believe them or me? I got evidence right here. They provide nothing except the word of the mouth. Oh, yeah, Chinese just did it. Okay, let's report it. I got evidence going back 10 years. Screenshots. I gave it to you right there. I can let the videos run. Go back and watch my live streams on all that. I've done all these live streams already. I went over all this like 9 months ago. You can trade bullion. They have an ATM debit card where you can use to buy and sell, trade gold and shit. All this shit's already done. That was your first article. How to destroy the article. Deck Bele. Sky Seam was gifted a membership by Deck Bele. Just waiting for the flip, says somebody. I'm just reading some comments. Cowie Leonard, it's been a while since I caught a live stream. Good to see you live. Hulk. Okay. Let's go. Where are we going next? Here's an article I'm not going to spend too long on. Ripple in Ireland just got a license. So what do we got here? We got Ripple secures a registration in Ireland to operate as a virtual asset service provider. Now, I've done the articles before. It's been a while. It's been about 8 months since I've gone over this. I did a deep dive and I showed how, I believe it was like Scotland and Ireland, Bank of Ireland or something, were all mixed up with Ripple back 2013. Okay. This relationship with Ripple and Ireland, it goes back like 10 years. I showed it on my program long time ago. I wasn't going to go try to locate and search it. It's back around March of this year till March, April, May-ish. Maybe, yeah, March, April, May is when I went over this and I showed a direct relationship with like Scotland, Ireland, with Ripple and all that. So this has been around since 10 years ago. This is not shocking to me. But what we have is they just officially came out of the closet. Okay. So they were keeping this relationship all quiet for 10 years, doing all this innovating and all these things. And now Ripple just finally announces to the world that they've got a license to work in Ireland. This has been a process of 10 years for this to occur. They've been working on this, and it probably, I mean, shit, they probably had all this wrapped up and done in 2015. They've just been keeping it all quiet for all these years. I'm just letting you know. My show has already explained all this. Ripple is now a virtual asset service provider with a license. And that's all I'm going to go over in this article. The reason this is important, because again, I want you to see how the United States looks at Ripple and all this crypto. You got Elizabeth Warren and her Communist Party that she's in trying to destroy crypto and give it all control to the banks. That shows Elizabeth Warren too. But Elizabeth Warren is a liar. So she'll be like, oh, I'm trying to protect people. Well, she is technically. She definitely is trying to look out for people that work in the banking industry. I absolutely agree with that statement. She said, "Oh, I'm looking here to fight for the people." And I'll complete her sentence. She's trying to fight for the people in the banking industry. Absolutely. Elizabeth Warren is 100% correct. Next. Well, looky here. Another article on China. Well, well, well. So, everybody, I got another article on China. Gotta be careful how I say that. Dennis Hips. what to what do G8s, Zuok, Poggy, and Misk, and I'm saying that all on purpose, I Sam Bankman, Bezos, Andreessen, and Thiel have in common they approximately 11% of the currency, XRP scan. Oh, interesting. All these people have 11% of the XRP, huh? Interesting. Thanks for that. Very interesting information. Um, let's look at this article here. I'm going to copy it again and send it to you. All right. Oh, it's the one that's China. Okay, so in my post that's about China, that's what I'm talking about with Argentina. Here's the article. China has suspended a US $6.5 billion currency swap agreement with Argentina. China had a special little money swap deal they were trying to make with Argentina and they froze it. See, what happened in Argentina is they went from being communist, which bankrupted their country. They went from being communist to now they have somebody who's more in the middle, a libertarian. And he's getting rid of all the communist practices, like open borders, giving everybody money, bankrupting the country, allowing bums to get money and shit, just shit like that, you know, taxing the hell out of businesses so they leave the country and go somewhere else. All this kind of Elizabeth Warren, Maxine Waters kind of Alexandria Cortez kind of thinking. Argentina's Javier Milei warns of a shock austerity as he takes office. In an inaugural speech, Argentina's new president, Javier Milei, prepares the nation for a painful shock adjustment. South America's second largest economy is on its knees after decades of debt and financial mismanagement. Argentina's president, Javier Milei, took office Sunday with a stark warning to citizens to brace themselves for painful austerity measures as he cuts spending and curbs triple-digit inflation. Whoa, this guy's 53 years old. He won the support of the country. He basically announces to his country, there is no money. How'd you like to hear that? Vowing to put an end to decades of decadence by his overspending communist predecessors, who he said left him with the worst inheritance of any prior government. Oh man, this is not good for Argentina. 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 These people are effed. Literally effed. Milele said his election was a turning point in history, like the fall of the Berlin Wall. And the only solution for the economy is shock treatment. Milele is going to cut all the welfare handouts, the hefty energy and transportation subsidies. That's why everybody that works for like government bus drivers, school bus drivers, and all this transportation mechanics, all that shit's just a big welfare game. The government needs to private contract all that stuff instead of being like a temporary agency. The reason I'm showing you this article, there's a couple reasons. Um, Besides, communist doesn't work. It destroys the country, but Argentina rejected China. Argentina now wants to become capitalist again, like they used to be. Before the communists took over, destroyed the country literally, and then now this guy's trying to put it back together. Argentina decided to use the dollar instead of the digital yuan. China's butthurt right now because Argentina's like, we don't want to do the Chinese thing. China is livid. Okay, they cannot handle this. So what are they going to do? They're going to try to hurt Argentina even more. Instead of trying to get Argentina to do the right thing and support them, they're going to try to destroy Argentina by withholding money and try to extort them. That's what it appears China's doing. Well, they actually are, Crypto Hulk. It's not that they appear. I know. I'm just trying not to be accusatory, is all. I'm trying to be in the middle of the road. Houston, we have a problem. Crypto Hulk's trying to be in the middle of the road. There's something wrong with that. Yes, China's trying to destroy them. Look, I'm an equal opportunity offender. If I haven't got to your country yet, don't worry, I'm coming. Some might be billionaires. Deke. What is that name? Decky. Deck. I'm going to play you tonight. Okay, on FanDuel. Oh, look, it's Janet Yellen pointing out her index finger. We have an article here with Janet Yellen and Gary Gensler. Janet Yellen is at a table, in case you can't see. Now, I'm just having a little fun with this, everybody. Not a big deal. Don't get all blown out of proportion. Yeah, Ripple's liquidity hub, XRP Shaman, was the Ripple Singapore. That's the hub. It was already tested like 10 years ago. Codius was there. It was all done. It's still open. The Ripple Singapore is still open. I've shown articles 3 weeks ago on bank deposits that Ripple's been making. Somebody showed me, not here, but they've tracked 500 deposits over 10 years. This person literally spent hours looking for this information. And they sent me like the condensed version, and I posted it online. Some of the maybe bigger or most recent transactions. This person went back after I did the show saying that Ripple Singapore has been around for 10 years. They went back, found 10 years of bank statements. And I'm like, what? And they said, yeah, Crypto Hulk, everything you said is right. I went back through whatever methods he uses. Like, we all have our own methods. So this guy went back through his methods, tracked down, and he showed me some of the receipts, not all of them. I'm not trying to have 500 emails from this guy. He said, I'll just spare the pain. But I went through to found 500 transactions over the past 10 years. I'm like, whoa. So that's like 4 a month. If you average it out, that's like 4 a month. Like 1 a week for 10 years. And he did it all. He's like, that's a very existing company. It didn't go bankrupt. It's been going strong for 10 years. I'm like, wow, thanks for that. So he just kind of confirmed to me what I already knew from my evidence. But yeah. It's pretty cool. XRP Shaman says, we're watching history in the making. Yeah. You know, it's a good feeling. You're on my channel. I'm telling you what, I do my best. I am pouring my life into this channel. Literally, all my time is this channel. Wherever I go, I'm keeping my eyes out, my ears out, listening for information that you would need to make decisions, giving you information to help you understand. Here's another confirmation. What you did was correct. Here's another confirmation. And just can't believe we are a part of this history, says Sean B. You're watching it go down on my channel. I've deep dived to show you evidence that what I'm saying on the show is correct. I'm showing you evidence no other channel has. Not even like I said, like the Coin Telegraph, they don't even know what I know. And you know why I'm proud of this is because I'm running a show. I've got listeners supported. I'm not doing the scam shit like everybody else and all these meme coins and these different businesses these crypto influencers have. My channel's supported by you. So therefore, who do I owe it to? You to come up with information that is so deep dive, nobody else has it. Not even the commercial, the $1 million, $1 billion coin telegraph, whatever that's worth, they can't get the information you have that I provide you. Because I take this job seriously. Now it's my job. This is my life right now, is this channel is devoted to trying to teach you the fundamentals so you don't get all scared when dumb shit comes out, news comes out. Oh, China just did a $14 million transfer of gold, da da da. I come back with, so after you read that article, I'm just using this as an example. You would read that article and be like, oh my God, it's Chinese. And then I come back with not even. And then after you watch my evidence with China going back 10 years and all this stuff and the Chinese cryptos exchanges and all the gold and silver, you're like, dang, Crypto Hulk, when I first read that article, I'd literally kind of be scared. But after I watched your evidence, it's like it's child's play for you, right? Taking candy from a baby. How tough is that? Bam, take that, get that candy out of the old bastard's hand. That's how it is. Because I want you to know when you watch this show that I don't need to have opinions. I don't want opinions. I want facts. That's what I provide. Cointelegraph provided fake news today to you, saying this was the first gold transmission for that Asian country. Come on, man. My evidence goes back 10 years. They've been doing this shit for 10 fucking years. Okay, 8. If you're looking at technical, I think it's 10. But I'm just going with, if you want to go with the facts, that article, those website that I showed you with that is 2015. So we'll go with it. Okay, but still, 8 fucking years ago, they've been doing this shit. Yeah. The article wants to make you think that it just happened like yesterday. Yesterday, once more. Okay. Crypto Hulk, are you singing part of the Carpenter song? No. You actually listen to the Carpenters, Crypto Hulk? No, never even heard of them. Okay, next article. Janet Yellen is at a table doing this to Gary Gensler, looking at him, and she's like, hey, Gary, are you like this? And Gary's leaning over with his glasses on, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'm like that and more. And Janet Yellen is like, okay, Crypto, can you stop it with this disgusting? But that's just what the picture shows. That's the evidence the picture shows, but I'm going to move on because this is not an X-rated show. A quiet cybersecurity revolution. Oh, wait a second. Oh, son of a bitch. how long has the show been going? Because I gotta Fokker. Meet the Fokkers. I'm gonna have to put the brakes on this. I gotta head over somewhere and take somebody to work that doesn't. Their car is still busted, and there's children involved. So you know how that goes. Uh, I gotta get my stuff together and get out, and drive over there, and so I'm gonna have to postpone this to the PM show. We're gonna have a PM show today at about 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. The first article I'm going over is how the government is quietly coming up with crypto laws and cybersecurity stuff. It involves Janet Yellen and Gary Gensler. You're not going to want to miss this one. I'm going to be showing you, this is so big, how all this crypto cybersecurity kind of stuff is going on and the news is not reporting it. Okay. It's as if, I mean, they're not trying to hide it. They're just not reporting it. There's kind of a difference if you're like lying or if you just don't say anything. But I got to get going. They're kind of texting me now. I got to go. I encourage you to watch tonight's show. It's going to be awesome. More deep dives as usual. Sit tight, and I'll see you later tonight.